Hi, I'm Master Fern, 7th degree black belt, and today I'm going to work on the step sparring series. So last time we did 3-step sparring, now we're going to do 2-step sparring. A little bit different as in there's 2 steps, the moves are more advanced. Distance you should have got from your 3-step sparring, so we don't need to measure up this time. It starts differently, so this time you take your right leg back, you go into L stance, we do a forearm guarding block, and the defender, like before on the 3-step sparring, starts in the ready position. Today I've got Mr. Smith, 2nd degree black belt, and we're going to show you the routine. Okay, so with the 2-step sparring, there's 8 of these all together. So I'm going to show you number 1. I'm going to show you a front-facing version of it, and then we're going to do it as a partner. So I will attack Mr. Smith, and then he will attack me. Okay, so number 1, we take our right leg back, do a guardian block. We're going to step forward in a walking stance and do a high section punch, followed by a front kick. That's our 2 steps. The defense moves, we go back to ready position here. To block the rising, so to block the high punch, we do a rising block. And then to block the front kick, we do an X block. And the counter attack is a twin vertical punch. Okay, so now we're going to do it together. Here, here. Here. Here, here. Here. Okay, so moving on to number 2 now. So again, we start with the right leg back, we're doing our guardian block. So this time as we step forward into an L stance and do a side punch. After that, we throw a turning kick to the waist. Then from there, in the chumbi position, to block the side punch, we do a palm over block, going into the L stance. As the turning kick comes towards the ribs, we do a waist block using the outer forearm. And then from there, we change the stance into an L stance and slide and do an elbow into the solar plexus. Here, here. 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 Okay, moving on to number 3, taking our right leg behind. This time we start with the front kick as the attack. So from there we throw a front kick with the right leg, and then we step forward and do a twin vertical punch towards the cheekbones. For our ready position, we take our right leg back, we do the X block to block the front kick. As we step back here, we do the wedging block to block the twin vertical punch. We then grab the shoulders and pull the knee in towards the solar plexus, or the groin. Yeah, yeah. 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 Okay, so moving on to number 4, taking the right leg behind. So this time we're going to step forward using our fingertip thrust now in a walking stance. And then from there we're going to throw a side kick off the left leg. Your partner will knock you to the side and you'll end up in this position. Okay, so the defense move on this one, we're going to take our right leg back to block the fingertip thrust, doing a rising block using the knife hand. As the side kick comes towards your solar plexus, we use our palm to push the side kick out of the way. And then from there, we're going to kick to the lower back there, and then do a twin upset punch towards the kidneys. Yeah. 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 Okay, so on number 1, 2, 3 and 4, they are classed as the basic version. So now we're going to move on to the advanced version, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, so number 5, we're going to take our right leg back again. This time we start with a reverse side kick from there. And then we step forward, walking stance, palm to the face. To block the reverse side kick, we take our right leg behind. We do a palm waist block. As the palm comes towards your face, you do an inward block. And then we step forward into a walking stance, doing a ridge hand across the chest. Here. 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 So moving on to number 6 now. Again, we're taking our right leg behind. So this time we start with a high section turning kick. And then we step forward using our arm hand towards the throat there in a walking stance. To block the high section turning kick, we move our left leg across into a sitting stance, doing a twin straight forearm block. As the arm hand comes towards your neck now, we do a hooking block, and then from there, grabbing the arm, we pull them onto a front leg side kick towards the ribs. Here. 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 Okay, moving on to number 7 now, taking our right leg behind, we're going to do a side fist strike. So it works like the knife hand strike, but we use the side of the fist. From there into L stance. The other kick, next move is the reverse turning kick, and then we land in a walking stance. To defend against that, we take our left leg back, we do a twin forearm block, and then we slide out the way, taking the right leg behind, and then the counter attack is a high section reverse turning kick to the head. Here. Yeah. Yeah. Here. Alright, we're going to move on to number 8 now, the final one. So from the right leg behind position, we're going to step forward, we're going to do a side kick off the back leg, and then we're going to spin around and do a knife hand strike in L stance. To block the side kick, we're going to do an inward waist block, moving in L stance, and now we do a double step, knife hand going block, and we make an X stance and do a back fist to the temple. Here. 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 Here.